The Tale of Melon City by Vikram Seth. MCQs. Our first question is, The Tale of the Melon City is written by Amitav Ghosh, Arundhati Roy, Vikram Seth, Edrit Shah. Our answer is option 3, that is Vikram Seth. The Tale of the Melon City is written by Vikram Seth. Question number 2 is, how does the writer describe the king? Arrogant, just and placid, egocentric, merciful. Our answer is option 2, just and placid. Question number 3 is, what did the king order to be constructed? An ark, a tomb, footsteps, a building. Our answer is option 1, that is an ark. Question number 4 is, what was the purpose of the construction ordered by the king? To continue a legacy, to solidify the king's rule, to improve viewers' morally, to carry out a ritual. Our answer is option 3, to improve viewers morally. Question number 5 is, what happened when the king rode down the thoroughfare? The crowd cheered. No one was impressed. The king's crown fell. Not mentioned. Our answer is option 3, the king's crown fell. Question number 6 is, why did the king's crown fall? Because the ark was built too low. Because he lost his balance. Because the crown was heavy. Because he was attacked. Our answer is option number 1, because the ark was built too low, so the king's crown fell. Question number 7 is, this is a disgrace. What was a disgrace? Poorly built ark, unenthusiastic crowd, crown being stalked, none of the above. Our answer is option 3, crown being stalked. Question number 8 is, what order did the king give after the incident? He ordered workmen to be hanged. He ordered to hang the chief of builders. He ordered to summon the architect. He ordered to gather all people. Our answer is option 2. He ordered to hang the chief of builders. Question number 9 is, who did the chief of builders blame? The public, the architect, the masons, the workmen. Our answer is option 4, the workmen. Question number 10 is, what reason did the workmen give to the king? Instructions given were wrong. Time provided was less. Bricks were of the wrong size. Changes were made at the last point. Our option is number 3, that is bricks were of the wrong size. वर्कमैन ने भी क्या कहा था कि ईंटों का जो साइज था वो रॉन्ग था. क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 इज, अकॉर्डिंग टू द आर्किटेक्ट हु मेड द अमेंडमेंट्स? द किंग, द चीफ ऑफ द बिल्डर्स, he himself, the masons. Our answer is option 1, the king. Question number 12 is, listening about his own hanging, who did the king call for? The oldest man in the country, the wisest man in the country, the wisest minister in his administration, all the people. Our answer is option 2. He called the wisest man in the country. Question number 13 is, who according to the counsel was the culprit that was brought before the king? The king, the crown, the ark, the chief of the builders. Our answer is option 3, the ark was the real culprit. Question number 14 is, why was it shameful to hang the ark? Because it was innocent, because it was non-living, because it was newly built, because it had touched the king's head. Our answer is option 4, because it had touched the king's head. Question number 15 is, after all considerations and discussions, the crowd was getting restless, amused, horrified, bored. Our answer is option 1, restless. The crowd was getting restless. Question number 16 is, what was the public demand that the king sought to fulfill? They wanted no one to be hanged. They wanted a hanging. They wanted the ark to be demolished. They wanted a new king. Our answer is option 2. They wanted a hanging. Question number 17 is, how was the public demand fulfilled? By voting, by the king's discretion, by measuring height one by one, by the councillor's decision. Our answer is option 3. By measuring height one by one. Question number 18 is, finally, who was tall enough to reach the noose? The chief of the builders, the architect, someone from the crowd, the king. Our answer is option 4. The king was a person who was enough tall to reach the noose. Question number 19 is, who was to choose the next king? The next to pass the city gate, the ministers, the public, the heir of the deceased king would be the king by rule. Our answer is option 1. The next to pass the city gate. Question number 20. Who passed the city gate? An old wise man, an idiot, a beggar, a child. Our answer is option 2. It was an idiot who passed the city gate. Question number 21 is, who was chosen as the new king? A minister, a horse, a melon, a sword. Our answer is option 3. That is, a melon was chosen as the new king. Question number 22 is, why did the idiot reply the way he did? Because he liked melons, because he rode horses, because he knew how to use sword, because he grew melons. Our answer is option 1. Because he liked melons. इसलिए उसने यही तो जवाब दिया था कि मेलन को एक किंग बना दो. Question number 23 is, what sort of perception does the public hold for their chosen king after so many years? They don't like him. They are enraged. They like him very much. They have no problem whatsoever. Our answer is option 4. They have no problem whatsoever. Question number 24 is, what is most important to the public of the state? Their peace and liberty, how the state is ruled, their wealth, their involvement in state decisions. Our answer is option 1. Their peace and liberty. Question number 25 is, what sort of principles seem to thrive in the state? Democratic, laissez-faire, authoritative, communistic. Our answer is option 2. Laissez-faire. Question number 26 is, after reading The Tale of the Melon City, what opinion do you form of the king? He was a just king. He was a rule-abiding king. He was a foolish king. He was a wise king. Our answer is option 3. He was a foolish king. Question number 27 is, do you think that the king took his notion of justice too far? No, he did what a just king would do. Maybe. Yes, he lost his life in the process. Cannot determine. Our answer is option 3. वो कहाँ तक ले गया था अपने उस रूल को कि he lost his life in the process, कि उसने अपने जीवन को ही ख़त्म कर दिया था इसे करने में. What impression do you form of the crowd of the state? They were of no good. They were supportive of their king. They were indifferent who was throned. Both A and C. Our answer is option 4. Both A and C. Means वो जो public थी वो गुड भी नहीं थी और वो इनडिफरेंट थी, राजा से अलग थलग रहती थी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 29 इज, द मिनिस्टर्स वर फुलिश टू आस्क एन इडियट अबाउट देयर नेक्स्ट किंग. डू यू एग्री? यस, नो, partially, not clear from the poem. Our answer is option 1. Yes, the ministers were foolish to ask an idiot about their next king. I agree. Our last question is, that is question number 30. What is the genre of The Tale of the Melon City? Thriller, humorous, ironical, both B and C. Our answer is option 4. The genre of the poem The Tale of the Melon City is humorous and ironical, both. Okay, thank you.